PR Connections Radio presents. This episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hello there, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. And this is your host, Jesse Oakley III. Now, the purpose of the Sunday Morning Chat Series is I, Jesse Oakley III, will interview a plethora of positive people that are making big differences in their communities. You name them, authors, singers, writers, speakers, comedians, actors, you name it, you'll hear from them right here first on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And today we have ourselves a wonderful episode for you. Now, one of the things people probably know is that I belong to an organization called Toastmasters International. And I've been a part of this organization for, it'll be 23 years this coming August. And I enjoy every day, every second, every hour, and every minute of it. And I have with me a wonderful guest who is stepping into the role of District 100 Director for the Southern California community. Without further delay, please help me welcome none other than Angel Larena. Hey, Angel, how's it going?
Hey, Jesse, doing good. How about you?
I'm doing quite well. And again, it's great to have you here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And are you ready to go?
Yep, all ready to go. Thank you for having me.
All right. Without further delay, let's chat. Now, the first question I have for you is, what is your definition of Toastmasters International?
Once again, I'll preface it with the exact words you use. This is my definition of not what they have on the website. The way I've defined it is that Toastmasters International is a worldwide communication development organization where you can develop and grow through public speaking, professional speaking, presentations, leadership, and interpersonal relationships.
All right. Now, again, I understand that you took on a role of District Director for District 100 for the 2025-2026 Toastmasters year. First of all, congratulations on being elected to the position.
Thank you.
All right. And could you tell me about your journey and how you got started within Toastmasters?
I had an unconventional start to my Toastmasters journey. So I joined the current company I work with in September of 2020, and it's an India-based company.
Okay.
So I joined Toastmasters in December of 2020 in India, in Mysore, through my corporate club online. Let's just say I am a very high-achieving and motivated person, always wanting to make a change in the world, and I really wanted to push myself to do that. So I immediately took on leadership to make sure that I could practice the skills I was putting to use. And from there, I joined clubs here locally to me, got to know the districts. I've been a member of more than 6 districts at one point. So it's a lot of fun seeing the world that we live in. I've been an area director, been a division director, club growth, program quality. For those of you who don't know what that is, come talk to me. I'll tell you more about it. And now I'm very lucky and I feel very honored to have been elected as district director for the district this coming year.
All right, fantastic. And that is a wonderful position. Myself, I've been a district governor. Back then when they call now district directors, but back in my day, they were called district governors back in 2012 and 2013. And I was a district governor for a district called District 33 back then, which consisted of clubs in Southern Nevada, Central California, between LA and San Francisco, and the Ventura County area. And for a brief synopsis, where is District 100 located? What comprises of District 100?
Well, geographically, our boundary is Pasadena to like Azusa down to Anaheim. So it's a chunk of the greater Los Angeles area. So there's actually 4 or 5 of us that actually have the greater Los Angeles area. And that's kind of where we are. We primarily do the San Gabriel Valley and the gateway cities.
All right. And again, I've been to District 100 Toastmasters community, and it's truly amazing. Actually, when I was a international director, one of the highlights of my position as international director was visiting the great community of District 100 during the time of their district conference, which happened in May last year in 2024. And I tell you, I enjoyed myself. Angel was one of the main people that was welcoming and truly fantastic. And this was just a highlight of so many amazing people in that community at District 100. And I told my wife that when I left Pasadena, that you know what, Dana, I have a feeling that District 100 is going to make a big impact, and you sure did by reaching Select Distinguished that year. So again, this shows you the breadth and the strength and the great people that you have in District 100, and I'm very proud and honored that you get to become a leader within the District 100 Toastmasters community. That is truly an amazing feat, and I really enjoyed myself at that time.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with you too, and I think that our district is very lucky to have the members we do. Just not in the gateway cities in San Gabriel Valley. We have members all over the world. So I think we're very lucky, and we're very honored to have people that are different cultured, different backgrounds working together for a common goal.
All right, all right. Now, there are different challenges that we face within this organization. Being myself as a Toastmaster for the last 23 years, I've faced plenty of challenges that were overcome. Now, what has been some of the challenges that you faced that you were able to overcome in your journey within Toastmasters?
So the number one challenge that I can think of off the top of my head is that it's a lack of focus. A lot of the time, we're given 50 different directions and 50 different things to do all at once. And instead of figuring out when and what to focus on, we're trying to figure out how to do it all at once.
Oh, yes.
So I think that that's the number one challenge I've experienced. And I think that there's a couple of solutions for that. The number one thing is we need to really learn how to build up our teams and delegate. We should not be the only ones doing everything. And I am very guilty of this a lot of the time. So coming from personal experience, that's something I think can help us learn how to add more focus. The second thing, and something that I'm bringing in this coming year with the team with my team, is that we're going to add specific focus areas throughout the year so that our team knows exactly what to work on at each given time.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, we talked about the challenges and the ability to overcome the challenges. Now, we also have a plethora of best moments throughout Toastmasters journeys. And people keep asking me, what have been my best moments of my Toastmasters journey? And I could tell you, I could say being a district governor, being an international director, but no matter what position or what journey, the best moment I had in Toastmasters was marrying my wife, Dana Wall Oakley. That's been the best moment of my 23 years. Now, I gotta say that because, hi, honey, I love you. Because that's always been the best moments. That's overall the best moment of my journey in Toastmaster. Now, what has been the best moment that you had in your Toastmaster journey?
I don't have anything as close as getting married to anyone, but you brought up one of them, becoming a select distinguished district. I think that was very rewarding and a very big moment as club growth director, because I am not a salesperson, and I didn't think internally that I could do that. But the team pulled together, the members really showed up, and we got it done. And I think seeing the amount of people that came on stage with us, I don't know if you remember, but if you look at the videos, we shook the stage. We almost brought the house down. I think that was very rewarding, and it was one of the best moments. The other one I'll bring up was handing two of my proteges, Shen and Lena, their Distinguished Toastmaster Awards when they got it. So that's the two best moments for me. Other than like obviously all the other awards and everything else I've gotten.
Oh man, this is truly amazing, truly fantastic. Now, there's someone out there that's looking at you, Angel, and they're looking at you with great respect and great amazement, and they are quite impressed with the journey that you made from where you got to start in 2020 to where you are right now as the District 100 director. And they come up to you and say, Angel, I'm inspired by your journey within Toastmasters, and I want to be where you are right now. Now, if you could offer that advice to a person who wants to be in your shoes, what advice would that be?
I'm gonna make a small joke before I get into actual advice.
Go for
And
it.
that's
Go for
what I
it.
tell people. You don't have to do it as quickly as I did it. So a lot of people look at me and they see what we've done, and they're like, "Holy crap! Like I've been here 2 years and now." So the first thing I always joke and tell people is, you don't have to do it that quickly. Do it when you're ready. The major advice I give though is make sure that you make sure to have an understanding that when we serve everyone, we can't give everyone everything they want. So you have to be prepared to understand that, because if you think you can go into it giving everyone everything they want, then you're not going to be an effective leader. The other thing is, try new things if you believe it's going to work. I can't tell you how many times that's not the way we've always done it. I've heard that statement. And to any new leader who's going to hear that, that's what I would say. If you believe it's going to work, or if you have a group of people you think believe would make it work, do it. Try it. Because we can't be successful if we don't even try. The final thing, the final piece of advice I give someone: acknowledge your personal want. When you're in leadership, acknowledge your personal wants, but make sure that you make decisions with the leadership side of your brain.
Ooh wee! You just hit a full mouthful right there. That is actually whenever you use your basketball lingo, Angel, you went for the free throw line, made a shot, you made a basket, a layup, and then you went for the 3-point line, and then you ended all with a slam dunk with those words of wisdom. That is truly amazing. And I gotta say this, that those are words of wisdom for anyone that wants to be in the shoes of great leaders like Angel. That's your advice right there. That is right there. Signed, sealed, and delivered right there. Handed to you in that moment, happy people. Truly fantastic words, Angel. Now, how can more people know about Toastmasters and the community that you're a part of, District 100 Toastmasters?
Well, number one, you never know it until you try it. So go try it. If you want to know more about District 100, we have our website, d100tm.org. Or you can email me. My email is angel@neotericsociety.org. Jesse, you can share my email in the comments or whatever later if you want. But the number one advice is, like, if you're just wanting to explore the district, contact me. I'll show you around, give you this hoops. You can look at our website. But if you're interested in Toastmasters, go visit a club. And if you don't hit right on the first time, visit another. There are oh God, I don't even know how many clubs, but we serve like over 140 countries.
Yes, we do.
There's clubs everywhere. If you want to find something, go visit it. That's what I would say.
Yes, and there are about at least 13 or 14,000 clubs all over the world and 6 different continents. The only one that's missing is Antarctica, but as soon as we can get 20 penguins to join the Toastmaster Club, then that club will be in Antarctica. But until then, we'll go ahead and do our best to create clubs that are all over the globe. So if you go to d100tm.org, if you want to know more about District 100 Toastmasters, and you can also go to toastmasters.org to actually get a grasp of the world within Toastmasters. And from Angel and myself, this is truly a benefit to join Toastmasters. Now, the next question I have for you is a shout out portion of the question. Now, this is the shout out time, and it gives you opportunity to give shout out to people that made your journey possible. Now, if you'd like to give a shout out to anybody out there, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Oh my. Okay. This is like asking how many people you know. So I have a little list that I prepared for this, just to go through it. First, I'm gonna start with my mentors. Karen Lucas, past international director. Alfred Herzing, past international president, and Mark Lucas, past current international director. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I almost said that wrong. Caught that right away. I do want to thank my two proteges and probably my two biggest supporters and the people who've gotten me through the hardest times, Lena and Shin. I think that having them by my side has really helped. I want to, of course, thank every member in the district, in District 100, because if not, I probably wouldn't even be sitting here being district director. But I also want to thank the members around the world who, right after my election, text me and tell me congratulations and how much they believe in me. And they aren't even in my district. It's just people I've gotten to know over the years that have showed unwavering support, kindness, and belief in who I am and what I'm doing. And so, yeah, big thank you to them as well.
All right, that is such a great list and some amazing people that you give thanks to and shout out to. Truly amazing people for a truly amazing journey. Now, one final question I have for you is directed to the people that watch this podcast and the fans of yours truly, Jesse Oakley III. And these fans are called the happy people. And the happy people, they are amazed with some great words of wisdom from the guests that have been on this podcast. And to end this on a great note, if you have any more wise words of wisdom for my crew, my people, the happy people, what would it be?
So happy people. I'm going to give you one line I've prepared on this, and it's what leadership is. And I want to give this to everyone based from my perspective. Leadership is the empathy to understand people, the responsibility to build people up, the challenge to communicate in ways that people understand, and the courage to make decisions. That's my words of wisdom.
Woo! You hear that, happy people? You hear that, happy people? Those are some wise words of wisdom, and that is a perfect bookend to this wonderful interview on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And on behalf of all the happy people that are watching this, Angel, thank you for taking the time out to be on the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. Thanks, Angel.
Thank you, Jesse, for having me. I much appreciate it. And thank you, happy people, for watching.
All right, and this concludes this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. For more information about this podcast and many other podcasts, go to prconnectionsradio.com. But wait, there's more. If you want to check out past episodes of the Sunday Morning Chat Series, I have a new website, a new YouTube page that is out called Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. You'll hear from other people that I've interviewed in the past, back from 2020 and 2021 to right here, right now. All you have to do is go to YouTube, type in Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III, subscribe, like the videos, comment, and do whatever you can, and enjoy the positive words of wisdom that are making big differences in the community. On behalf of all the happy people that are out there, on behalf of Angel, I'd like to take this time out to thank you for checking out the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. Be sure to catch our next episode next Sunday at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Until next time, you take care and have a great day, everybody. Bye.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.